Hey everybody, today I'm joined by Allie Ray with
Hey guys.
Growth with Studio. How you doing, Allie?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing great. I'm so excited because today we're going to be talking about my favorite topic, which is branding. And
Yes.
Allie Ray is an expert in this field, so I'm so stoked about what you're going to be talking about.
Yes, we're going to talk about tips that you can implement starting today, both on Amazon and off Amazon to help deepen those pockets, because that's the goal, right?
To get started, I just wanted to learn a little bit more about yourself and what it is that you do with Studio.
Yeah, so my name's Allie Ray, and I'm the social lead at Grow a Studio. We are an e-commerce growth agency here in Austin, Texas. So we help small to medium businesses, online businesses, grow really into leaders and into the giants of their industry.
So there's lots of things that you can do on Amazon to help improve your brand. Can you talk to a couple of things we could do off Amazon?
Yeah, absolutely. No matter if you're just selling on Amazon, if you're just selling on your e-commerce site, having both is only going to add to the other one,
Absolutely.
right? Those repeat customers. When you have more and more customers finding your e-commerce site, it's going to add to your Amazon site.
It's just a natural marriage. I think it's
Yes.
so vital. A lot of times I find that people find a product on Amazon and they will try to validate the product and go see if there's
Exactly.
a website for the product. And
Yeah, I want more information. I want video. I want these things that maybe they're not on the brand registry, which they should be, you know.
Yeah.
So that's what doesn't convert. That's why you have people who aren't converting. That's why you have people going and searching online for the same thing because they want more information. They want that product.
Yeah.
And with 50%, so over 50% of holiday shoppers last year bought from a mobile phone.
Yeah.
So if your
That's
website,
huge.
that's huge. So if your website doesn't translate well on a mobile phone, you've lost a sale.
All right. So Allie, what are some practical steps that our viewers can take to optimize their website?
Yeah, so that really all comes down to SEO. Optimizing your URLs, your meta titles and your meta descriptions, you can do that today. Not just having a product code in the URL and not just saying white shirt. It's a women's white cotton shirt. Being really descriptive in those URLs because Google and Bing, they search those things
Absolutely.
too. And then the meta title and description, when you do a Google search and you have like a title that populates with like the little text, it's like a small little paragraph of text that populates before, that's all that SEO information. So providing kind of those keyword savvy descriptions and those keyword savvy titles, and then seeing in those keyword tools, are people actually searching for these terms? Are people actually doing it? And if so, how many people are utilizing those keywords? What's the competition there?
Yeah.
We always recommend starting with your best-selling products or your best-selling categories. You can find all of that information in your Google Analytics. So finding out who visited, what pages they visited the most, what pages, how many sessions you had, that type of stuff. All of these can kind of be implemented in stages. And then as you start to get doing these things, practice makes perfect. So having something like a website, having on-page content, and that comes down to your SEO, having social media channels. And nowadays you can sell on social media as well. So you can have product listings on Facebook, product listings on Instagram and Pinterest. So all of those users who are just using social media to go and escape their daily lives, we're selling to them. And there's so many different aspects to social media. It's more than just posting a photo online. Something that kind of makes me stop and says, oh, wow, let me look at this, right? It captures my attention. So all of that comes down to strategy. That goes down to my goal on Instagram is this. My goal on Facebook is this. This is the type of content that I'll be putting out on Facebook. This is the type of content that I'll putting out on Instagram and on Pinterest. They're all not the same. That's why there's different platforms.
Absolutely.
The same demographic isn't on Facebook like Instagram. Same as Pinterest. Pinterest is like 92% women.
So it all goes back to knowing your target audience.
And what we would really recommend specifically for social media is creating the lifestyle. Well, a lifestyle photo would be someone using the kitchen knife in a kitchen in its intended use. So now your user can picture themselves in their kitchen using that same knife, chopping those same vegetables, and it kind of elicits this emotion just from a photo. Well, psychologically, I'm going to think, well, I can achieve those meals, I can achieve those things if I have this knife. What's really great about lifestyle photos too, and really just about lifestyle elements, is you can choose your target market, who you're targeting. We increased social conversions, we increased sessions, we increased purchases, and we increased repurchases. So like the repeating customers, all from using product photos.
Yeah, we could repurpose these images and use them on social media.
Absolutely.
Use them for advertising. Yeah.
Oh gosh, I mean, you can use them for anything, whether you're using them in email campaigns, whether you're using them as advertising on a landing page. I mean, really, the sky's the limit. We talked about building your site, social media, down to your SEO, on-page content, but really what we want people to focus on, what we tell our merchants to focus on, is focusing on a really great logo. We won't even work on your site design until you have a great logo. Having companies like there's 99 Designs, there's Logo Joy, they do the same thing that we do with our clients when we're creating logos for them, and we're doing that service as we're walking them through stuff. We're picking out colors that they're attracted to. We're keeping in mind their industry. They're choosing different designs that they are. And these services online kind of get everything together and create a logo for you. So branding on Amazon is a little bit different than branding on e-commerce. So you are an Amazon FBA expert. So what would you say are some of the key components of branding on Amazon?
Definitely, I think that top of the list is going to be your product listing. You need to make sure that your title is on point, that you want your branding in your title, because of course you want that loyalty, that customer loyalty.
Yeah, absolutely.
To see that brand. In addition to that, you want to just make sure that your content, as far as your bullet points, are reaching your target audience. I think that a lot of times, a lot of sellers put too much focus on keyword stuffing and forget about making it conversational and trying to ultimately bring that customer in and purchase.
We get that on the e-commerce side too. They want to stuff like 1,400 of those things in there. Yeah,
and it just does not make sense. It's
absolutely, and you wind up scaring customers away that way.
In addition to that, you make sure that the keywords that you're using on the back end as well might even include some type of branding, some type of target audience, understanding your audience, because that's really what keyword research is about, is understanding your target audience.
Yeah.
Then you've got your photography, right? Like your photography is going to be huge. I think that first and foremost, your photography, because it's going to convey, what is this product for and who is it for? And, we talk about making lifestyle photography as well.
Yeah.
If you're brand registered, you can also include a video.
Yes, absolutely. I always find that I shop more when there's more product, there's a large description, there's lots of photos, and there's a video, and it just tells me more about the product, and I feel safer buying it.
And with enhanced brand content, you can just take it a step further, and now you can start including more images, more text. You may have noticed that when you scroll past just like your bullet points, that some people actually have this whole section where it's devoted to more photos and more content pertaining to the product.
And product packaging is just as important as your product listing, right? And it's not just like the box that your product comes in. There's way more to product packaging than that.
From the moment they open the package, it's got to be an experience. Like I've seen some tremendous package,ing. You've probably experienced
the unboxing,
exactly.
Right?
Or what would be the experience of just a cardboard box? You open it up, and there's an excitement that you're going to get the product. But at the end of the day, what if it's it's got a nice package with a ribbon and all custom made,
and the insert cards or the thank you cards.
Absolutely.
All of those things matter. So it's another way that brands can stand out on Amazon. So apart from the rest,
I think that brand registry is a great example of that. And with it, you're able to upload videos to your product listing. I mean, that's huge, because images alone sometimes can't express what your product does, right? So
Absolutely.
I think having video, and in addition to that, you can have a web store, you can have an Amazon store, which gives you just this full-on page, so you can list your products and use even more images, even more video content, and really drive that story of your brand. You do have to also create campaigns designed specifically around your brand, where you're just targeting your brand. That's as a keyword. And so in addition to that, also do some competitor product targeting ads. So we've covered a lot of ground today on branding on and off Amazon, but we want to hear from you guys. Where is it that you're going to take action today? Is it going to be your logo, or is it going to be your social media? Drop a comment below and let us know what you're going to do. So thank you so much for joining us today, Ali Ray.
You're
it's
welcome.
been a pleasure and an honor, and
so
I've
fun.
learned so much. Thank you, and keep crushing it, Freedom Builders.